everybody, it's Missy from Shimmerz, and I'm so excited to show you two of our brand new products in the Shimmerz family. This first Shimmerz Shortz today is going to show you the new PASTE-EEZ. And PASTE-EEZ is a smooth dimensional texture paste with a flat finish. And these are all the available colors, and we're going to look at each one. This first one is a beautiful soft pink color. It's called Raspberry Sherbet. I'm just going to dab my finger in it and do a little circle swatch here so you can see what these colors look like on some white cardstock. It's a very smooth, beautiful paste. It goes on very creamy, very easy. Almost looks like icing on a cake. This beautiful peach color is called Peach Fuzz. And when these dry, they're going to be flat and matte. These have no sparkle, no shimmer. It's just a flat color. This bright yellow is called Yellow It's Me. Perfect for a sunshine, beachy project, I think. This is more of a golden yellow, and it's called Hold the Mustard. And it looks exactly like the color of mustard. This aqua color is called Tree Hugger. I know this is going to get a lot of use for me because I tend to go for aquas a lot. A very nice sky blue color. This one is called Baby Boy Blue. A purple color called Don't Be a Pansy. I think that's my favorite name of all of these new colors. And that would definitely make a pretty flower color for a floral project. This is the white shade. It's called Salt of the Earth. This is more of a sand color. The Cream Team reminds me of sand at the beach. Would be a very pretty summery color. This is a dark brown called A Little Nutty. And this one is called Lava Flow. It's not a true black. It's almost a brownish black, almost a charcoal ash color. And this one is probably my favorite. It's called Puttin' on the Glitz. It's practically clear, but it has glitter mixed in it. So this is the only one that has some sparkle to it. And I'm going to show you what this looks like later up close. It's hard to tell with all the lights here from far away. But when they're wet, they're going to be a little shiny. So you want to give them a little bit of time to dry. They do not take as long to dry as the Dazzlers and Textures do. So that's a good thing. I'm going to show you here how to use these through a stencil. You use it the same way that you would use the Dazzlers and the Textures. Just dab some onto your palette knife and smooth it right over this stencil. I'm just going to use a couple of colors here just to show you how they look when you spread them out. And these dry true to color. You know, some products when they dry, they lighten up or they get darker. These are pretty much the color that you see right now. The only difference is they're not going to be shiny when they're dry. And you could do this with any stencil. You could use less of the texture paste and get more of a flat. It's not going to be as raised up and dimensional. If you want it to be thicker and more dimensional, then smudge some more on there. It just depends on the look you're going for. These colors are so bright and springy, yet they're soft at the same time. So pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and you can see how cool that looks. Love it. Going to give you some great dimension. So now what I'm going to show you is blending some colors together. You're going to get some totally different shades just by using a little bit of two different colors here. This is the pink and the bright yellow smudged together right over the stencil. You can't mess this up. This is super simple. I'm going to come right in over that with some of the Baby Boy Blue, and it's going to create a pretty green shade. The Tree Hugger right on top of that. And this is going to instantly create this really pretty rainbow effect. And then this is the Hold the Mustard right there at the end. Look at these different colors that you get. It's so pretty. So you could definitely create new shades just by mixing a couple of them together. You just have to experiment and play around with it. So not everything is dry. I wanted to show you what these look like when they're dry. As you can see, they're not shiny anymore. They're flat and they look exactly the same color as they do in the container. Now you can see the shimmer there on that Putting on the Glitz. That one has the glitter in it and it is so sparkly. Now I want to show you what you can do with Putting on the Glitz. This little piece here has dried. I'm going to put the stencil right back over it and then do the same thing with this clear Putting on the Glitz. And when this dries, it's basically going to be exactly like it was, except it's going to be sparkly. So that's what it looks like wet. You can already see the shimmer, but I'm going to show you some close-ups here in just a minute after it's dry, and you can definitely see it. So here's a look at all the colors again. If you want to grab a couple of these, there you go. That's what they all look like. All pretty, pretty. There's the shimmery sparkle. It's hard to get it in the light, but trust me, it's gorgeous. There's a close-up of what it looks like through a stencil. You can see some of the dimension there and some of the texture. And here comes the end with the glitter paste on top of it. There you can see. Look how sparkly that is. I love it. It is so pretty. You guys, check out shimmerzpaints.com and get your hands on these. You will love them, I promise.